Is it on, guys? Can you hear me okay? I don't have my microphone on, so hopefully it's good. It's just a tiny bit breezy out, so hopefully you guys can hear me. All right. Usually when I turn on the live, it counts down like 5, 4, and this time it was just like, you're live. But that's okay. I was pretty ready this time. Getting better and better every time, making sure things are set. Okay, so tonight we're doing yes, no questions. We're out here in the backyard doing yes, no backyard tarot. Okay, so got a couple decks out here ready to answer some questions for you guys. All right. And let's see. Oh, good. I can't see that. Okay. Sometimes certain things when we're outside, it's hard to see on our little screen, but I see what I'm looking for now. So if you guys have any questions, just pop in the chat and let me know your question. I'm not going to write down a paper list really or anything, so just going by the chat again. Whoever stays active in the chat and asks their question. Doesn't really look spammy to me if you ask every once in a while. I don't mind that at all. So we're going to start off though with a little not yes no reading, just a little short collective read, okay, just to get the energy going, things are flowing. Ooh, look at the pretty sun behind me. I guess I can't stay on too long tonight. Sun's going to go down. I'll be sitting out here in the dark. I don't have any lights in my backyard, so. All right, for the collective, let's see. Is there anything in particular the collective needs to know? We got something for the collective. Ooh, I'm already hearing come in. The cards want to do a yes, no on the collective in general. I do believe there's some certain things that the collective in general is kind of hoping for. I've heard a lot of the same stuff in love. I've heard a lot of the same stuff in regards to like kind of like dreams and goals and wishes, making those happen. So, okay, we'll go with the yes, no for the collective then, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what's up. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So, okay, how about let's go in the way of love. We'll start off with that. In the way of love for the collective. Something that a lot of people are going through in the way of love for the collective. About something they want to happen. What's that looking like in the near future? What's that looking like in the near future for the collective in the way of love? Ooh, the Magician. I would say that's a yes. Okay, and just because it looks like a yes doesn't mean it is a yes. I also go by the energy that I feel, but I definitely feel good yes energy with this. This is magical to me, like magical things happening. Making things happen, things happening magically. When it comes to love, a lot of fairy tale type stuff going on in the near future, okay? Things happening in a magical way. Things people have been thinking about, wondering about, hoping would happen, okay? Universe is saying some things are going to be having some movement in a magical way. Look at that. The Magician. That's really pretty. I like the thought of magical stuff, so I'm excited. Let's go for the collective in general. In general. Leaning towards dreams and wishes. What have we got in regards to that? Let's see. Ooh, that one wants to come out. Looks like right now a lot of people are dealing with have a lot going on, which is what I've seen, okay? There's a lot of people putting a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy into trying to make their dreams come true, trying to reach their goals. I see it all over the place on, YouTube, over on TikTok. A lot of people just trying to do everything they can to make their dreams come true. So what have we got in the way of a yes or no, though, for that? This one. It's going to be a battle, okay? The universe is saying it's going to be a battle. So I'm feeling later towards the end of this year is when a lot is going to start happening for people in that area. And it looks like it's going to be quite a battle, a lot of work to put in, just a lot to get through, okay, as he's moving through all those birds with his sword out, okay? There's a lot to be done to make this happen, all right? Let's see here. Okay. Oops, there's a card left on the table. Should we see what it is? Ooh. She's putting work into stuff, putting all the ingredients in, okay? That goes along with what we were just talking about too. Putting the time in, the energy in, attention into it, creativity into it. So many different things, okay? But if you're making your dreams come true, it takes all that stuff sometimes, okay? And there's a lot of people out there putting all that in the pot. I saw a hummingbird. Ooh, I saw a hummingbird in the background. Hummingbirds are very magical, mean very good things to me. So if they mean something special to you, I just saw a hummingbird. All right, guys, so let's see. Oh, hi, Diana. Well, another live. Yes, I'm actually trying to do more lives, but just different things. Like yes, no questions, or love reads, or kind of general questions. And then the Zodiac deep reads that I started doing, I'm doing those as a live too. I'm trying to do those earlier in the day. So it's because I'm trying to get to 4,000 watch hours. So lives are a good way sometimes to get that. From what I've seen, it's one of the best ways. So I'm trying to do lives as much as I can, so I can get there, get stuff a rolling, and, like Miss Gypsy would say, get stuff a rolling and your life a going. Okay, yeah. So this is all about yes no questions tonight. Want to start something off, Diana? Got it. You can even ask multiple ones if nobody comes yet. Got all the time in the world. Let's see. Yeah, I'm out here in the backyard, and I have a little boy. He's I was gonna say you're 10. He's 9. He's out here with me. He's jumping on the trampoline. So if anybody hears that squeaky, 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 that would be him jumping on the trampoline. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question, okay? Let's see. Am I focusing on what I'm supposed to be focusing on, like what's good to focus on to make what I'm trying to create happen in the best way possible? That one? Yay! That's awesome. Good. I was scared. Celebration. Yeah. So I think you, Kathleen, are doing the right thing to make your dreams come true. Very good. I like it. Let's see. There's a couple people on, but they may be shy. I know lots of people just like to watch, but don't like to. Like, I remember back in the days, I used to watch some lives, and I would just kind of sit in the background. I wouldn't get on the chat too much or ask questions, but when other people were asking questions, I'd say something like, okay, whatever comes out for this reading is for me. You know, I claim whatever comes out in this one in regards to my situation. And so I think a lot of people do that. Oh, I love that question. Can I also have that question? Oh, about if what you're working on, what did I ask? I tell you, when you get on a live, your brain goes out the window. So I had asked if what I'm working on is like, yeah, if it's like the good thing to be working on to bring about what I want to happen in the best possible way and everything. Okay, let's ask that for you. Let's see. So for Diana, is what Diane is working on, is what she's doing, what she's spending her time on, all of that. Is that the best stuff to be doing, to be spending her time on, to be working on, to bring about what she wants to happen in the best possible way? Let's see if this card wants to come out. Okay. This card came out, okay. I'm curious if you've had like a lot of thoughts going on about it, like thinking, should I do this or that? Because to me it looks like a lot of thoughts going on, and maybe the thoughts, so many thoughts, kind of clouding seeing things clearly. Have you had like a lot of thoughts going on? Since but not too many people are here, I will do another card, but I'm curious to see what you say about that first. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like there's like lots of thoughts going on that are like kind of clouding the way to go. Let's see what you say. Yeah, those are thoughts. Okay, let's get another one. So tell us more about, here I go off track of the yes/no questions, but it's okay. I always do this. I get curious and I like to know too. Tell us more about Diana's situation. Let me tell you real quick. So I try not to like think too much. Divine timing thinks I think all the time, but I don't. I'm like, I don't think. I actually reflect, and I reflect a lot, and it's kind of like a difference. Thinking is kind of like, oh yeah, and ooh, maybe this, maybe that, what about that, you know, like that, right? And reflecting's more like you're paying attention to what you feel, kind of like just paying attention to what you feel, and then more like being aware of thoughts that come to you instead of like forcefully kind of like thinking, trying to figure out. So like lots of times with the stuff I've been working on so far, I'm doing something one way, and then I'm writing it out, what I'm going to do with it and everything. And then, you know, and I'm just like, you know, kind of feeling like, like, I don't know, hopefully this is going the right way. Like I'm not really thinking it, I'm just kind of like having that feeling. And then something will come to me like, why don't you do this? And I don't really hear it, but it's just like a thought I kind of feel like I receive. And I wasn't always that way. It was just a matter of, I don't know, I don't even know. I think it's mostly just getting to the point where you're really paying attention to what you feel over what you think. And then I feel like that's kind of like inspired action, the thoughts that kind of come to you that way. Oops. Okay, well, this must be for you. Yeah, it's like, okay, so the Ace of Swords is like, that's the thought to have, right? Like, that's the way. That's like the straight up truth, like right there. So I would say in regards to whatever it is that you're working on, yes, Luminous, just a second, okay, Luminous Starseed, beautiful name, by the way. Diana, I would say in regards to whatever it is you were asking that question about, I would say, I don't know if you meditate or anything like that at all, or maybe just, even if you don't, just put on a little guided type meditation. I have one on my channel. But maybe on YouTube or something, put one on. So just to try to like clear your mind, try to find one that's gonna like clear your mind or release thoughts or something. And then when you feel it like clear and stuff, kind of just think of your situation, what it is you're doing, creating, working on, wanting, whatever it is, but not a lot. Just kind of let your mind go to it and just like rest in it. Just like, like you're just like sitting there, laying there, doing nothing. Almost like daydreaming. Kind of like drifting away, daydreaming. Like not thinking, not figuring out, not like way up in your head wondering. More like, just like picturing and just kind of like, paying attention to what you feel. And see if like some sudden thoughts come to your mind that you didn't sit and think of. Try that, okay? All right, I got chills when I said that. All right, luminous starseed. Yeah, you can ask a question. So what we are doing are yes, no questions in general. I might go off a little bit in the reading, take it a little bit further, especially when we don't have too many people on yet. So yeah, go for it, luminous starseed. You're welcome, Diana. I've spent so many years of my life. Like, let's see. I guess about 25, 26 years I've been just really getting into all the kind of like the spiritual type stuff and everything. And so I've went through a lot of stuff, had a lot of time spent sorting through things, what kind of helps with things and doesn't help, at least for me, and talked to a lot of people about similar stuff. So I guess it's not just my view on things, it's kind of like my experience, but also a lot of other people's experiences. Talk to them, and I read a lot too. So, okay, let's see. Luminous starseed. Oh, you did ask a question. I swear, my goodness. Motorcycle. Okay. Will my partner feel some type of way if I pull back my energy and focus on myself? And Jessica, my partner is Anthony. Will he feel some type of way? I'm going to go ahead and clarify. As in, will it make him feel something? Or is there some certain kind of thing you're wondering if he'll feel? Like, are you wondering if he'll feel more like pull towards you? Or just if it's going to affect him in any way? Let me get that clarification from you. Jessica. That's a pretty name too. My goodness. Like affecting him. Okay. So for Jessica and then Anthony, if Jessica pulls back her energy and from Anthony and focuses on herself, will it affect him in some type of way? Jessica pulls back. Anthony. I with this card, I hear yes. I hear that it will stir up different emotions within him. Okay, in a way, I feel it will get his like pique his attention, like get his interest some. See over here, she's like, oh, like what's going on here, which happens sometimes when people pull back. It makes the other person go, huh? Like why are they doing that, or what are they doing, or oh, they're taking care of themselves. Okay, but then at the same time, these other feelings like what's going on, and oh no, is she not feeling the same for me? Okay, can you see all those faces up close? Try to look at the different faces and see, kind of like feel the different energy coming in from the different faces. Okay. So I feel like it's going to stir up, like in this pot, stir up a lot of different emotions within him. So it definitely will have an effect on him and make him feel different things, okay? Hi! I wish I could know, I wonder, is it Arcana or Archana? Like ka, like a K sound, or a cha? I'd love to know so I say it right. You're welcome, Luminous Starseed. Very welcome. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to. I do a lot of tarot readings and for the Zodiac signs. I do a lot of stuff on my channel. Go check out my channel, okay, if you're not already subscribed. Hi, Jay. Yes, you definitely can. Let's see. Okay. Arcana or Archana, they're there, I mean, but I didn't see a question yet, so we'll go ahead and do a question for you, Jay. Let me read what you wrote, okay? Hey, can I ask why Natalie changed her mind about me coming to program on Thursdays, since she said no at first? I'm so confused right now, like hella confused as to what's going on. So she said no, and then she changed her mind and said yes. Is that correct? Let me know if that's correct. She said no, and then she changed her mind and said yes. And let's see, like 2, Serena's very losing as much as I. And yes, we will get right back to you, Archana. No, Rebel Win. No, I don't know what she's doing today. I wouldn't talk to her today. This is just my own one, sitting, hanging out in my backyard. I got my little boys over there, jumping on the trampoline. So I thought I'd do a live tonight. I know, we love us two together too. We always have so much fun. It's crazy. Like, we never plan it. We're just like, let's do a live, okay, like out of the blue kind of usually, and then it just ends up like a riot. It ends up like so much fun. It's crazy. So, okay, let me see here. Let me go back. Yes, she changed her mind like the next day. Okay. Oh, but see, I'm supposed to do yes, no questions. Are you wanting to know if it maybe means that she likes you and that's why she changed it to a yes? Because I'm trying to stick to yes, no questions tonight. Like maybe if there's a specific reason why she wanted you there. Like if it means something about her feelings towards you, you want to go with that? Hi, Chanley. Hi, guys. And, okay, let's see. Okay. I'm just confused as to what made her change her mind so damn quickly. I was kind of not really expecting that. Okay, if it was because of Zoe or because of her. Okay, well, I'm going to ask 2 questions. I'm going to say, the first one's going to be if it was because of Zoe, okay? And the second one will be if it was because of her, okay? So, in regards to Jay's situation, what was it called that you guys were going to? A program, okay. I'm good, Chanley. Just enjoying, it's really nice out this evening, enjoying my backyard, and we were gonna barbecue, but oops, that didn't happen. Tomorrow instead. So just doing a live instead before the sun goes down. All right, for Jay, let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, let me pull a couple cards. This one came out, but let me pull another one. Okay, so we had asked about if it was because of Zoe. Well, I'm going to take this card here that came out before I really pulled one for it and see that it's you. Trying to figure this out, okay? Trying to figure this out. But when I asked about Zoe, this is what came out, okay? Which, I don't know who Zoe is or who the other one is, but I do see, let me draw one more for in regards to her and not Zoe and see what I see the difference as. I don't know, like it kind of like feels to me that this is for her, and I kind of get the energy of for herself, you know, like keeping to herself, okay? Are they both girls that like you maybe or something? Because this one is kind of like a yes in regards to Zoe, but then this one, when I pulled it for the other one that you're talking about, kind of gives me the energy of for herself. So it could be for both. Let me draw one more card and ask if it's for both. Are these 2 girls that, okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Everybody has a crush on Jay. Let's see. That's really weird. Okay. Where is she going? On vacation this summer? Okay, this is kind of like I'm seeing her like going away from something. These are emotions, stuff that is felt. You know, that's really weird. Hold on. It's a triangle situation. It's weird, I said like triangle and then there's like 3 people in this card. It's like all 3 people are like feeling good things or something. Was that yes you said to both of them liking you? I told Zoe I wanted to move on. Okay. Give me a second here. I will get all you other guys too, Vanessa and everybody. Just hold on a moment. Okay. It would be good to clarify. Was Zoe someone you were with before? And then the other girl that you're talking about, both of them like me. Okay. Thank you. I was really wanting to make sure because that's what it was looking like in the cards, and I'm like, oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. So what I get from it, then was yes, that the one. This was the one I did for Zoe. Okay, and definitely with the hearts and the yes, like forward motion, yes. And this is the other one you were asking about, like in the first place, and I saw it as for her. Okay, so it's for both of them. Yeah, there's like love all around. You know what you can do, Jay? I have this video. If you go to my page, about the 3rd thumbnail down, it says free love reading. I have a video where if nobody's done it yet and you've liked, you know, you subscribe to my channel if you're not, in the comments you can write like a more specific question and I'll do an actual read, like not just kind of like a yes no thing. I'll pull, you know, a decent amount of cards and give a free little love read on there. So if you see that video, go down in the comments and you can ask about something specific in there, and I'll do a little bit more of a thorough read and reply back to you on there, okay? But for now, we're gonna move on to some more yes/no questions. It's not so good. Yeah, see, you gotta, that's why does Natalie like me? Oh goodness. See, right, like give me like some background in the comments of that video, okay? And tonight when I'm done with the live, I'll go in there and I'll do a bit more of a read for your situation, okay? Yes, so write that in the comments and I'll go over that and do a bit more of a little bit longer read on you under there for free, okay? We're gonna go into Arcana, and yes, your question is, let's see, where's your question? There it is. Like to, okay. A satisfied marriage life or a sacrifice life? Srinivas Raul. Is it living a satisfied marriage life or a sacrifice life? So we're going to ask if their marriage life is satisfying, okay? Look at the sun. It looks so pretty, huh? Okay, so let's ask it that way so I can keep it to yes, no. I tend to go off and I like to try to keep it to yes, no tonight. Is their marriage life, are they living a satisfied marriage life? Are they living a satisfied marriage life? Okay, this is showing me here that it's the Lover's card, so I would go with at least in this point in time that yes, they're feeling a mutual love and connected to each other in a loving way. Okay, that it's going good. All right. Okay, let me go back up in the chat a tiny bit. There's Chanley and Rebel Wind. Okay, how about I'm gonna go down to the bottom because it's really hard to do this. Oh, there you are. I'm gonna go with whoever's kind of in the bottom of the chat and do the question from there, okay? you see my question? Vanessa, I didn't see your question. Go ahead and ask it again. I'll do you right after Rebel Win, okay? When I'm on the phone like I am now, it's a little bit harder to, sometimes I have my laptop by me and I can be checking the comments a lot easier. This sun looks crazy. But right now I just have the phone, so it's a little harder for me. So it'll help if you guys stay active just in the bottom of the chat, asking your question, and then I'll see it and get to you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so Rebel Wind and then Vanessa. Rebel Wind. My person came back to me with a sweet text. I think about you daily and other things. I replied, he ignored me. I asked if there was something wrong. He ignored me again. Why? Okay, we're trying to keep it to yes, no questions. For now, if you heard about more specific questions, anybody can go to my free love reading video and ask over there in the comments and I'll reply back. But for now with this one, it's okay. I'm going to ask if he's ignoring you because there's something, he's feeling something wrong, because you were wondering from him if there was something wrong and he ignored you. So we're going to ask if he's feeling like there's something wrong between him and you, okay? Because he did just send that sweet text and you replied. So kind of like, was there something in your reply or what? Something wrong? Is there something like wrong that is making him ignore you? Is there something wrong? Okay. What I'm getting, yes, okay, what I'm getting with this card, the energy I'm getting, is that he sent what he sent, and in your reply, it didn't feel, okay, I'm hearing your reply didn't feel like as warm as he was expecting it to be. The sun looks so cool, doesn't it? Yeah, his behavior makes no sense. Okay. Curious what you maybe wrote back to him, or maybe you could think about or look back at what you wrote back to him when you replied, because from this I'm getting the energy of he kind of felt like it wasn't as warm. It was like a little bit like colder of a response than he expected to have after what he sent. But the thing is, I'm a big texter and I love texting. I feel like you can say what you want, but in texting a lot, it does happen where somebody reads it different than you're meaning it. So it could be, you know, what the way that you said whatever you said to him could have been like a really nice thing, but he might have been already wondering, okay, like already wondering like how she's going to reply. And then so he read your text a certain way, which felt like not the way he was expecting from you, because that's the energy I'm getting from this card, okay? So I would just, oh, okay, so definitely, okay, yeah, so he did, so he sent you the sweet text, and he was like worried about how you would respond and hoping, you know, maybe it would be good, but then the way you replied, it made him, not that it was wrong for you to reply that way, but that is why he's ignoring you now, because it wasn't the kind of response that he was expecting, okay, or hoping for, rather. I would write him, and I mean, it depends how you want things to go, what you want to happen. If you want things to be able to be talked about and see what happens, then at this point, I would be just honest, you know, and open and just say, I really liked what you said. I was just, you know, there had been a lot going on or stuff had happened between us already. But I liked what you said and I did want to, you know, talk some more, you know, something like that, just to give them some encouragement, okay? I explained the meaning of the text so much to make him come back. He goes to me, explain the meaning of the text. Yeah. If you already explained, maybe give a little bit of time then. Let him process a bit. He may be feeling hurt still. Not that he's like the the hurt one or whatever, you know, but in regards to this situation in the text, he may be feeling like that. Yeah. You too, Rebelman. Why don't you write in the comments on the video I was talking about, okay, the free love reading comment on my channel, and I can go remind me of the situation with him, and I can go into it further for you on there. I'll go do a little bit bigger read and reply back to you on there, okay? Alrighty. So, hi, Marwa. So I'm doing yes, no questions, or trying to do yes, no questions tonight, okay? So if you think of a yes, no question for a love read, there's a video, like 3 thumbnails down when you go to my page, it says free love readings. Write your question in the comments on there. I'll do an actual love reading for you and reply back on there. That's a good way for that. But for yes, no questions, this is perfect tonight. Vanessa, I don't want to skip you. Is someone coming towards me in love? So this is for Vanessa. Very good. Okay. You're welcome, Rebel Win. Yeah. I know it is interesting, Jay. Yeah, I'm curious to do a read on that, so I hope you do leave a comment under that video because I'm curious myself. I get all into people's stories. Okay, so this is for Vanessa, wondering if somebody is coming her way, right? In love, coming towards you in love, Vanessa. And everybody make sure to be liking and subscribing, please. Thank you very much. This is for Vanessa. Is somebody, oops, we have a card that maybe it didn't want to have a chance to come out. Let's see. Okay. Is somebody coming towards Vanessa in love? Is somebody coming towards Vanessa? Yeah. There's somebody coming towards you, and I'm hearing, okay, so yes, like somebody's making plans to come towards you, but I did get a thing coming in where this could even be somebody that you don't know, okay, and that they don't even know you yet, but it's like in the way of the universe, what they're doing right now is like prepping, like it's prepping them in life to end up where they do meet you, where you do come across each other. And I kind of got that feeling of it being more somebody that you don't currently know. Okay, so it's like there's being plans made for them to come towards you with this map, okay? Like in a divinely guided sort of way, okay? Not that they're necessarily, where does she live or anything like that. More like a life, like a divinely guided way. And what they're doing in their life is leading them closer to where they're going to meet up with you. Okay, that's what I have for you. That was a nice yes, no question. That's what I want. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go with Marwa. If I skip you guys, just keep staying in the bottom of the chat asking your question, and in between reads I will get to you, okay? So let's see, we've got Marwa. What's the title of the video? Okay, so when you very first go to my page where it says Kathleen, Diane, and everything up top, you very first go to my page. I believe the first video is one of me and Miss Gypsy doing a live together. It says signs and something like that. Below that is all signs readings, okay? And below that, like the third one down, it should be, it says free love readings on there, okay? So that is the one that it should be. It's got like a lot of pink in the picture, okay? Alrighty, this is for Marwa. May I ask, will I meet my future husband this year? Okay, you're welcome, Rebel Win. Okay, Marwa, will I reach? Will I meet? Okay, for Marwa. That card kind of wants to come out. Okay, you know how I started to say, will you reach? And I was like, I said reach, and I mean meet. Okay. And then this card was wanting to come out, okay? This is like him. first of all, I think you will, okay? And, but it's like, it's going to be this energy of you moving more towards him. You see how he's just kind of sitting there like, yes, like with this energy of, here I am, you know. Not that he's not going to pursue you or anything, but I feel like the initial meeting of him is going to be you making a forward movement, reaching towards him as he kind of sits solid in place, okay? So I'm getting a yes, and this would be him, and I also see him as someone with this energy. Like someone that like people see as a good person, as like a solid, good man, okay? Very like secure and like set, like secure and strong, stable. Stable's the word that's coming to mind too, okay? So I hear yes, and I hear that the initial connection is going to be more from you going towards him. Okay. Alrighty, moving on. Maybe it will move to a new place. Maybe. Because I'm shy, I don't chase. Yeah, see, that's why I said it's not that he wouldn't pursue you. It's like he would pursue you, but there's something about you, something you do. Like, it could just be something like an event where, like maybe something you don't even normally go to or something. I feel like, and you go to it, or something to do where something you did is what makes you guys end up meeting. Not that you're going to pursue him, just something like you're going to be the one moving towards him where you meet in the first place is what I'm feeling. So, yeah. Yes, no questions are hard for me because I want to keep going like so bad, but this is what I said I do tonight. But I'm so bad. Even when I do readings where I say I'm gonna do 1 to 2 cards, everybody, like it's like 10, 20 cards later, I just tend to keep going and going and going. But yeah, you won't be chasing this guy. It's like a very good, solid guy. It's kind of like he's just not where he would, he doesn't seem like the guy that would be out looking for someone, okay? It's like he's set and sure and secure and stable like in himself. And so he's not going to be out looking for somebody. So it's something about you moving towards him in some way, okay? And then I do feel like he'll pursue you from there. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, who else? Do we have another question? Let's see. Go back and look. I don't know. I don't want to go too far back in the chat. Anybody on right now have a question? Let's see if anybody else jumps on. Everybody make sure you're welcome. And make sure to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, everybody. Yeah, in my channel, I do a lot of readings, a lot of tarot readings. I do readings for the different Zodiac signs. Okay, I've started doing some deep readings. I cover all kinds of areas for each Zodiac sign. It's gonna be like a monthly read, basically, not for any particular month. Like whenever the person comes across it, it's for the, that month ahead. Like I just did one this morning on Aquarius. And I did Capricorn the other day, so I'm just going with the signs like that. And in those ones, I do them when I'm live, but there's a playback too. They're listed under lives. And I think I have them listed under the Whispers of Divine Guidance playlist as well. And those deep reads for the different Zodiac signs, they are going to cover all kinds of areas. They cover yourself, your inner self. They cover the home, the family, relations like friends and stuff. They also cover career, money, finances, and then I go into love reads on them too. And I do a love reading for if you're in a relationship already, or if you're in a love connection but not actually together, and then if you're single. So we really get into a lot of stuff in those. And then I do these other love readings. I have a lot of videos on my channel, so check them out. Let's see here. Okay, I think while I'm waiting, I'm going to, let's see what I want to do here. Should we pull a couple cards for the collective? Let me ask a question and pull a couple cards. Oh wait, there's Chris. Chris came in at right the right time. If the person going to be a new one that I haven't met yet. Oh, okay, like the person meant for you, if it's going to be someone you haven't met yet. Okay. Okay. Nice to see you again, by the way. It was like, whoa, when I came out here, it felt all nice. Now it's already getting warm. Oh, my face is getting red, I can see it. Okay. Let's see. So is Chris's person going to be a new person that she has not met yet? Is it going to be a new person? New person. Is Chris's person going to be a new person? New person. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm going to draw another one, okay? But I don't feel like this is a person. I feel the energy of more like this is you just looking back, okay, in the past, but I'm not getting the energy of the person being over there. Hold on. I just see more like looking back. Okay. 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 So I don't know if there's anyone from the past that you think of or wonder about or whatever, but this is more like the energy of you looking back. I did not feel a person over there as your person though. I didn't get that energy at all. And then this is the one that came out next, which I kind of get that. That's like kind of like Geronimo, like you jumping forward, jumping off the cliff into the unknown, right? If you were to jump off something like this, the stuff I think of, I swear, if you were to jump off a cliff. No, but this jump basically signifies the jumping into the unknown. Like you're just throwing your hands up. You have no idea how it's going to go, who's going to be there, what's going to be there. It's unknown. So I definitely get more that it's someone that you do not know. It's an unknown person, okay? Though I get this with you that you look back and wonder, maybe, okay? But yeah, an unknown person is what I get. Now it feels nice out again. When the breeze picks up, it feels really good. La la la. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. Want to ask another question? I seem to keep picking the times when not too many people are on. I know the time that when a lot of people get on is like my time, when it starts getting nighttime, but not the middle of the night. But that tends to be when I'm always right in the middle of things, so. Because every time I've done lives around those times, a lot of people come in. But it's kind of nice sometimes to go at a little slower pace. Okay, so Oh, thank you. It's interesting to me because it's like I really it's because I've always done this, not always, but for a while now. Like I just receive messages from things, like somebody, like if I'm just talking to somebody and they're saying something, it's like I hear something and then they explain it, or or if I'm wondering about something, I'll just glance at something and it's like I hear a message from it. So it's kind of what I do with the cards too. I don't sit and think too much about, I don't go, oh, this is there and this means that. I mean, you can do that because in the card that comes out, you know, it's meant to mean a certain thing and you can do that. But with me, it's like I look at it and my mind's kind of blank and I kind of just hear what I hear. And sometimes it's right there, it's right there, and I have to kind of pull it in. And but then the fun part is lots of times I hear that message and I feel the energy and it's like I get the message, but it's hard to put it into words for me sometimes. So thank you for being sweet about that. Yeah, when it's just myself, like I don't have to put it into words, so it's just like like I get it, I understand, you know, it's easy, it's simple. But when I need to, like, okay, I hear the message, then I got to put it out to another person. Sometimes it's hard to find the words. Yeah. Okay. Let me see real quick. Oopsie. Oh yeah, thank you. I don't think I think I was always a little bit intuitive, but honestly, when I think it really like came out, so I've noticed in life and talking to people and reading everything, I've noticed that sometimes like when people have a lot of trauma, um, whether it's like a lot of continuous trauma, like chronic trauma, or even if it's one big thing or whatever, that can, it's so weird, it can really end up making somebody just go really deep, like within themselves. And a lot of people end up moving towards being really intuitive when stuff like that happens. Like me, I do feel like kind of my whole life I had a little bit of a spiritual thing, right? But when I was young, when I was like 19, yeah, so I had some, okay, as a little girl, when we were in school doing projects and stuff, I remember picking things that we wanted to do about or whatever, what we were into or this or that. And I was always like, oh, you know, happiness and love and peace and, oh, you know, just thinking really like in a deeper way, right? And I actually had this one cool experience happen when I was little. Okay, not too many people are on, so I'll tell it real quick. Oh, hi, summertime. I'm going to tell a quick story and then we'll get back to the questions. So when I was about like 5 or 6, I had I'm pretty sure I had like a near-death experience when I was sleeping. I think, this is what I think. I think stuff was on my face where I stopped breathing for a little bit and then moved and kind of came back, because I had this experience where, so I had this little stuffed animal. Okay, so when I was little, I clearly remember this. I remember starting to like float up above the bed and seeing me as the little girl that I was, laying below me. Okay, as I was floating like up, like flat, like, you know, like laying but flat down, like above me, floating up, going slowly up, up, up. And I remember thinking, oh no, you know, I don't want to leave my little stuffed kitty behind. I want to take my little kitty with me. And the weird thing is I wasn't scared. Like I felt like I knew that I was leaving this world, and I wasn't worried about that at all. I just wanted to have my little kitty with me. And so I was like reaching, trying to grab my little kitty, and then it's like I woke up like that. And it's so weird. I really don't think it was a dream. I really think that I like had my face in something and wasn't getting air or something. I think it was something like that. So anyways, I noticed those things and thought about those things kind of over my life. But then I had a I'm getting into all kinds of stories, but I had I'm not gonna get all sad. Don't worry, guys. My first little boy, when I was 19. He was little. He was 2, and he passed away. And that is very, 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 very hard. I think loss of a child is like, at least in my experience, like the hardest thing. And being so young myself too, so it was really traumatic. And that is like where, like, my whole outlook on life and spirituality, like everything just had a major shift, because it was like life didn't make sense to me anymore. Like, how could this happen? Nothing I knew made sense. Yeah, it was just like, this can't like be. So I really like went way within and started looking into so many things. And that was back in like around 99, 2000. And so that's when I started getting into spiritual stuff. And I came across, like you do, like you tend to come across the perfect people for you at the right times. I came across like a really, she's still my friend, a really neat lady. She was older than me, but me and her, oh, it was just so perfect. We just went down this really deep spiritual path together. And yeah, and the more you do that and get it all into that, it really awakens stuff in you. But I do believe that the traumatic like incident, like it took me into that. And that's where I started getting like more intuitive. Long story. Okay, let's see. He was my brother. No, he was my son. He was my first little boy. I was yeah, was I 19? I believe I was, so I was 18. Yeah, wait a minute. No, I was, hold on, 99. Oh no, I wasn't 19. 19's when I had him. I was 21, yeah, when it happened. So, yeah, a long time ago though. I know, and yeah, he's passed away, my mom passed away, my dad passed away, and so it's like, I've had experience with that. But I tell you, my people, I have no doubt that their like souls, like spirit, like everything like goes on, like it's not just over when people pass away. Like, and I mean, like, I know that for a fact. I received so many signs, like crazy signs, things like unbelievable things that there's no way it could happen from all of them I have over the years. And yeah, so I talk to them all. Every once in a while I still get sad, but in general, like, I really have like conversations with them and even laugh about things. And in general, I look back and think really good things on everything. So, okay, enough about me. I know Miss Gypsy did that once, like a Q&A thing. Maybe I'll have to do that someday, huh? Because I can talk. Okay, let's see. Yeah, signs are, oh my goodness. And the thing is, when you start noticing them, oh my goodness, it's like you see more and more of them. And I wonder sometimes if they're out there, but some people just don't notice, or if it's like when you notice, it's exciting to them or to life or something, and they want to give us more. I don't know, but yeah, I see signs and stuff a lot. I've had really neat stuff happen. I'll probably either do a live or just make a video on it sometime, because a lot of people, when somebody passes away, they're like, oh, I wish there was somehow to still communicate with them, or they miss them so much. And of course it's not the same, but it definitely does something to feel like they're to be able to see signs, that they that they give to you, which I really feel they do. Okay, let me see. They do, they really do. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you guys for not all leaving when I started getting off on my story. Okay, hi Ari. Yes. Okay, let me go up a little bit and see where I was. So Chris. Okay, so summertime. Let's go with you, summertime. Did you have a question, summertime? A yes/no question? Okay, yeah, let's go with summertime next. Let me know if you have a yes/no question, summertime, and then Ari. We'll do you right after summertime, okay? Okay. Is he playing mind games, manipulating, or is he just a spoiled child? Okay. Let's see. Alrighty. So this is about summertime's person. Is he playing mind games, manipulating? Or is it just the way he is? Playing mind games, manipulating. He's doing it on purpose. I'm gonna get one more. Okay. I was kind of getting this already from this card. I got like mother energy, like parent energy or something. So, well, I definitely more mother energy, caretaker energy, I guess. Okay. And I was starting to feel like, okay, so it's like it has to do with the way he grew up, right? And then I pulled another one just to kind of give more, and I saw this as the way he's taught. Okay, I kind of see this as a person standing there being, and this is how, or this is what you do. So I do feel the energy coming in of it's kind of how he ended up being, by what he was around, by what he taught, by what he was taught, by what he experienced, by what he kind of learned to do when he was young. But hold on, because when you're manipulating and stuff, that can also be something that you're taught when you're young. Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of like being sneaky and stuff here. So it could go for like manipulating and stuff, and mind games and things like that. Okay. So I do see that he kind of does that, but I'm getting the energy of it's like a learned behavior. So it's not like he's not like that, but he's doing that with you. Okay. It's more like a learned behavior inside of him that he kind of like is part of how he is these days. Okay. Not that he couldn't do different, but he's not specifically, or he's not like intentionally trying to manipulate you or intentionally trying to play mind games. I see that kind of happening, but I see it as just learned behavior from him growing up. Okay, so not like against you or trying to do something to you, just a part of how he is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I understood that as spoiled. Yeah. Oh, a terrible way. Yeah, I know. I know some people myself that they're different now, but for a really long time they were some certain ways too that really felt like that mind game way, like what they were doing, what they were saying was to get a certain thing like out of me, and then when it didn't go the way they were wanting, then they'd act or be a certain way which wasn't right, and it didn't feel good. And now that person is different. It took a lot of talking, but they're really into like growth and stuff too, like personal growth. So I don't know how he is, but yeah. I get it's like a similar situation to the person I had dealt with before, where they weren't doing it on purpose, but it didn't feel good and it wasn't good. But it was something they learned over their life, like growing up and everything, to do. And they don't do it now. So it can be worked through and it can get better. It would just definitely take time and talking, like not in a pointing fingers way, but in a let's help each other way. You know, we're on the same team. And but the other person really needs to be into wanting to grow themselves, not like I am what I am and take it or leave it. that's not gonna work. Okay. No, I did not answer for you, Chanley. So ask away. Yes, no question, and I will answer it for you. We're gonna do Ari real quick. Okay, I will answer yours in just 1 sec, Chanley. We're gonna do Ari real quick. You're Ariana. Okay, oh, very pretty. I love that name. I love both of those names. Yeah. So I had a cat. Her name was Ari. She was so beautiful. She was a Siamese. That tells you how much I love that name. It's just so beautiful. And I'm thinking of her now. She was so pretty. Okay. So for Ariana, will Daniel and I work out in our relationship after this? Okay, so something's gone on. You're welcome. Yeah. I think my daughter played a role in naming her too also. Back then, yeah. We both thought it was a really pretty name. Okay. So for Ari. Oopsie, let's go back up. Well, Daniel and I. Well, hi, Bonita. Hi there. And Coconut Tree. That's a cool name. Coconut Tree. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys, if you aren't. Okay, so let me go back to Ari. Something happened and I kind of told him I was tired of the situation, of the actions he does. Okay. Well, it definitely needs to be said sometimes. I get sometimes, yeah, definitely needs to be said. Sometimes we say it in like a really strong way, but sometimes it needs to be said in a strong way, even if it causes like not good stuff to go on for a little bit. You know, sometimes it's like it needs to come out that way. So Daniel and you work out. Okay. Well, Daniel and Ariana work out after this. Will Daniel and Ariana work out after this? Okay, so there's this, the tower. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, now hold on. This one is sticking out. See it? So we're gonna grab it. Oop, 2. Okay, give me 1 second. I already get good, okay, but just let me hear the message. Okay, I'm kind of getting, okay, so this is a yes, right? First of all, after the tower. But then I'm getting that, which is true, I'm getting that after this, like when all is said and done, see how this is overflowing and it's pouring out? So I'm getting that after this, there can be even more love than there was before, okay? I got chills when I said that too. So, I hear like there's a song. Hold on. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if I want to say that song. I don't know if it even applies. I'll just say it real quick. Okay, there's this song, Still the One by Shania Twain. I don't know if you know it, and I don't even know if it really applies to the situation, but it came into me, and I think it is in the way of stuff happening, you know, that isn't good, but it's like you made it through, okay? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this song, yeah. Well, I got the good energy for it, and this song, if it does go this way, it would actually apply then to the situation, because it's about like a, kind of like a long-term thing that like, you know, there's been times where it doesn't look like you're gonna like make it and stuff, and you end up like, looks like we made it, and like you're still the one and stuff like that. But anyways, so that kind of came through. But with this card here is, I see how things can be even stronger through this. I want to ask something about the drinking. I've dealt with that personally before with somebody, and they actually chose the drinking instead of working on that. Okay. So I hear, like, for this to happen, remember where love is even, like, there's even more love than there was before, after all of this. This is the energy that he would have to take on, okay? Like, he would have to want to take on like this king type energy where like he would have to want to be a person that's like respected with that strong energy, like in himself. Like, I'm just feeling that it would take a lot of strength. Like, he would have to take on king energy, because you would need him to do this in order to feel this and more. And for it to happen in the first place, he would need that. Let me read what you're writing so far. Yeah, let me just get one more card real quick. I tell you, I say yes, no, or I say one card and I go on and on. Okay, yeah, okay, look. It really, 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 really depends on him. I don't know what type of guy he is, like if he's a type that is willing to look at things, especially if he knows something's really seriously important to you. A lot of the time people, like, you say something and it's like, okay, yeah, but they keep doing it. But it's like, if they really, really know you're serious, but not in a fingers pointing way, like a compassionate, like, let's go at this together way, okay? Because if it's like, I don't want you drinking so much, or you drink so much, you know, it's not gonna go good. It has to be you and him against the drinking so much. Like, when things come up, it has to be you and the person against what's coming up, not something came up so you and the person are against each other. You know what I mean? Okay. But he's sitting on like the gold in this, okay? He's sitting on, I'm just getting chills. He's sitting on the gold. He's sitting on what can make this happen and really go good, and really make where you both have and feel more love than you even did before. Because a lot of the times after hard stuff, even after a long time, okay, it can finally get to, if both people are really doing their part, can get to this point where, wow, just like that song, go ahead and listen to it. It's Still the One by Shania Twain, where no wonder it came in. I didn't want to even say it, but it's like, no wonder it came in now. But both can get to where, wow, like, I'm sure glad we stayed together, because like, I didn't know it would ever feel like this, which is even better than it had before, because stuff like that can really bring you even closer and make both people feel more when you're going against something together, if both do it. So he's like sitting on this treasure chest, okay? And what really, really needs to happen is up to him. He's the one sitting on it. He's the one that can get off it and open it up, okay? The gold that you guys need in there. And on your part, the best thing to do is to talk openly with him in a compassionate way, like from a place of love, like, hey, listen, you know, maybe I've been saying this or this to you about it, but I don't want to be like pointing fingers at you anymore. You know, I want this to work. Let's go at this together. You know, let's work against this together, and try to come at it from that angle and see what happens. Okay? He's blinded by influences, his friends and drinking. See, that's why, that's something I was getting with that king energy. I didn't say it, but it was something I was getting, that he has to be like the king, like where he's the one like in charge. And I kind of got this thing of where like influences didn't affect him, like he's the king, like he has to have that strong like king like energy. Oh gosh. Yeah, oh my goodness. Nuts. Darn it. Hey Ari, you should on my love video I have this just to go ahead and move on here, but on my page about the third thumbnail down, when you go to my the channel page, like the front main page, it says free love reading, okay? And if you go to that video and you write in the comments, just kind of remind me a tiny bit about this situation, I will do a like a little bit more card specific to your situation, get into it a little bit more reading, okay, in regards to this for free on there. So write about it in the comments below that video, and maybe tonight or tomorrow at the latest, I'll do a little read on it and reply back to you in there, okay? Alrighty, so let's see. So I was gonna go with channeling next. Aw, yeah, but do that. I want to go into it further for you, okay? So, no, you don't have to say names. No, just say something like, I'll probably remember you really, but just say something like, it's me in regards to the drinking. Can you do a read for me? Okay, and I'll remember what it was. All right? Okay. And then really, if you want, you can delete it afterwards if you want to, but the comments help me on there too, so either way, it's fine. Let's see, so it was his birthday yesterday, Chanley. Did Gemini try to reach out? Did he try to, ooh. Well, the card fell out. It looks like yes, okay, the card went flying out when I asked that, and this would be a yes card, okay? I'll go ahead and pull one more. Gemini for Chanley. Did he reach out yesterday? Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. If he reached out, did he not get a hold of you or something? I mean, like I got the death card and I kind of got the attention drawn to the closed door, okay? And because I did feel that he did try, but then I got this, and I do read the death card as a closed door sometimes, so I don't know. Oh, he said thank you, but I'm just curious, and that way I would know a little more about the next card. Because I kind of got that he tried in like closed door type energy, and then kind of block him off because he's giving, oh, okay. Okay, see, it helps when there's detail. Okay. It's so funny because I'm like, you know, I hear this like, we kind of got closed door, and then you're kind of protecting yourself, and it's like, okay, like, it's not making sense to me because I don't know the details of it. But then you say that and I'm like, oh, it makes sense. The closed door is you with the blocking, and this is obviously you protecting yourself. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it makes sense. But yes, he did try to reach out, it says, okay? Alrighty. I just did maybe after the live. Yes, 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 yes. I'll check it after the live. There's a couple people that's been on tonight that are going to go in there, I think, and leave a comment. So if I don't get it tonight, I will get it tomorrow morning. Actually, might wait till the morning just so my energy is nice and clear and fresh and everything, okay? Yes, Chanley, protecting my energy. That's good to do. Gotta have boundaries, and yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, and sometimes really blocking, sometimes it's like the best way, because if you have them unblocked, there's just something in us. There's something in us that's going to, it's good. Why is my voice doing this? Okay. But if you don't have them blocked, there's something in us that if they do write us, we're going to want to read what they say. Okay. We're going to want to read it. It's going to affect us in one way or another. And really, if we're trying to really protect our energy sometimes and we're done with something or done with somebody, it really is the best sometimes just to block and try to let go of that energy. Yeah. Something that I do too, just to not let somebody's energy like affect me, because I feel if somebody's thinking about me, I can feel it sometimes. If it's somebody I really don't like the interaction with or the energy with, and they're thinking about me, it can give me a headache. It's really weird. I'll get like a headache, or I feel like this really anxious like feeling. There's, you know, it's like I can feel it, and lots of times I've ended up finding out that, yeah, they were. But what I do these days, if I start to feel that, or just had an interaction with somebody and I want to protect myself, I use my selenite a lot of the time too, but even if I don't have it with me, I'll just picture like putting like, kind of like, I like to do like gold energy like all around me, and I feel it like wrapping all around me everywhere, like a gold flowing whitish light thing, and it kind of like seals all around me, and I picture that protecting me, and then at the end I let that energy like kind of go out, so like it protects me here and keeps that all away. I do that sometimes. So okay, let's see. Yeah, setting boundaries. Oh, boundaries are like the best thing. I remember when I didn't have boundaries. That was not good. Okay. Hi there, Paramita. Yeah. Let's see. Let me just see if okay, Benita was, let's see. Benita was right before you. Let me go ahead and do Benita. We'll do you. And then we'll do you, Paramita. Okay, you guys have such beautiful names. Everybody has cool names, beautiful names tonight. Look at the sun behind me. It's so pretty, huh? Yeah, I'm sitting out here in the backyard. My little boy is over jumping on the trampoline. He's been jumping this whole time. If you hear that, you might see him on here someday. He likes the cards, and I got him his own deck, a kitty cat deck of his own, and he reads intuitively too, like his mama. He looks at the card and I hear this. Okay, someday we'll have him on. Okay, so this is for Benita. Will Sean like my dance performance at my cousin's reception? I'm practicing hard. Oh. Did we do a reading for you the other day about what he would think of you at the wedding? Wasn't it like a really, like he was gonna, I think I remember that. Is it a wedding? And he was gonna see you in a really beautiful way. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely, Benita, it'll be magical. It'll be magical to him. Yeah. It'll be, like he'll feel it all the way down to his soul, I hear. Okay. Like, it won't just be like a, ooh, that's neat, or oh wow, look at her, like physical thing. It'll get to him like on a really deep soul magical level is what I hear. Okay. Yay. I can't wait to hear how that goes. Yeah, I remember June 12th. That's it. It's getting close. Okay. Oops. Well, maybe this one's for you too, okay? He will be pouring over with emotion here. See the cup of emotion? Just pouring over and dripping down. That'll be him. He's going to be just overflowing with beautiful emotion when he sees it, okay? All good things about it so far. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we're going to move on to Paramita. I had appeared for a job selection process a few months ago, and the results are expected soon. Can you predict if it'll be favorable? Okay. Okay, and then I will do you coconut tree right after this, okay? Oh, Gypsy Medicine Woman! Oh my gosh! Hi! See, I need to like scroll down the chat and see who's here. Are you still here? Pretty sunset going on behind you, right? I know. I feel like it looks really cool. I do say so myself. It looks pretty neat. That's actually why I sat right here, because every night when I look out the window or come out with my doggy or whatever, I know the sunset is like right behind me there. It's so pretty. So I'm like, I'll sit right here, and I bet I'll get the sunset behind me. Good thing I wasn't like a few inches over. I'd be like, darn it, I didn't get the sunset in here. Okay, let's see. You're welcome, Benita. Oh my goodness, I'm really missing out on the chat. Woot woot, not for long, just came in for support. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Make sure you like, and I know you're subscribed. We got to get together and do another Together Live, Miss Gypsy, really soon, okay? Because people keep asking me. They're like, when are you, or you're not with Miss Gypsy? Oh, you guys are so cool together. So, right? See? Told you. Look at Coconut Tree. Okay, back up to Paramita. Let me make sure I got your question right. Okay, about the job selection process a few months ago. Results are expected soon. So, for Paramita. Hi, Kiki. Thank you. I know I like it too. It feels really good out. It was getting warm earlier, and now it's actually really nice. Feels really good. So, my little boy is over there watching me, making cute faces. Do you need something? Okay. Love you. He's so cute. Okay. Come to my place. Yeah. Oh, but, Noah would have to, let's see. Noah would have to have somewhere to go or something, not somewhere to go, but something to do there or a place to be. We'll talk if we can figure out a place for him, because I can't leave him over here while I go over there. If we're here, you know, it's different, but so we'll talk. We'll figure it out, okay? We're in the USA. We're in California. Northern California. Street address is, no, just kidding. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, back to Paramita. Paramita about the job selection. I'm gonna get my energy on this, okay? Or her energy. This is for Paramita about the job selection process. It's been going on for a few months. Results are coming in soon. Is it going to be favorable? There's no better card than this, okay? This feels so familiar. No better card than this. Your wishes and dreams about this job are coming true. So, if you're not wanting to get it, you're not going to get it. But I think you're wanting to, okay? So if you're wanting to get it, the answer is yes. This is the wish card. I mean, wishes and dreams coming true. Literally, like, there can't be a better card probably than this. So, yes. Okay. I hear yes. All right. Okay, so then, let's see. Coconut tree, yes. Okay, we'll go. That's really weird. I smelled coconut, but I do put coconut stuff on. So maybe I smell myself. But it's really weird that I smelled it right when I said coconut tree. That was really weird. Okay. So would he have behaved differently? Would the outcome have been different if I had said different things? Okay. And then we'll get you Kiki. So I know, coconut tree. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was really weird. I leaned forward and I'm like, coconut. All right. So would have he done things differently? Would have the outcome been different if you'd have said things differently? Coconut tree. Okay. I hear if there would have been more compassion in the situation coming from you, going out of you, more compassion in the way things were handled, okay, between you and him, that yes, okay. I'm going to get one more card though, but I hear that, yeah, if there was like more, yeah. See, like this is like a pretty outcome, right? The star card is like a pretty outcome. So I do get that if there was, if there had been more, like compassion. What were you asking as when you said something? You said you, what did you say? If you had said things differently. Okay, so maybe it's not so much that you would have said things differently, but the way you said things, maybe. Okay, I'm hearing if there was more compassion or love, compassion is what I keep getting, put into the way you said things, that yeah, things would have had a better outcome, is what I hear. Okay, coconut tree. All right. Let's see. Hi, Nadia. We will get to you in just a second. I think I have just one person ahead of you, okay? So just a moment here and we will get to you. This is going to be for Kiki. You're very welcome, coconut tree. Very welcome, okay? Very welcome. And you too, if you want to go into things more, if anybody wants to go into anything more in the way of love besides just yes, no questions, on my channel page, third thumbnail down, it says free love reads, okay? I'm doing a little free love read if somebody writes their question in the comments under that video, and usually within a couple hours, but sometimes within a day or so, depending what I got going on, I'll do a little reading for you and reply back to you in the comments with your message, okay? So you can always do that if you want a little more, want to go into it a little further. My little boy is making faces in the background. Okay. He's the cutest thing. Someday I'll show you guys him. Have I got a video of him on anywhere? I don't think I do yet. But someday. He's also going to be a YouTuber someday. He's into video games. And we'll probably start a channel soon, just like kind of let him mess around on it, but I'll manage it, you know, because he's really into it. He's really entertaining. He's really cool. I think he's going to do some great things. Okay. Let's see. So this is for, who did we? Hi, Experiment C. Hi, cool name. Make sure you like and subscribe, everybody. And ask your question. We are on Kiki. Okay. Will I get the proposal this year from the man I like? Okay. Will Kiki get the proposal this year? As in 2025 or as in the coming year of time? Might have to try to clarify. We'll see what we get first, okay? Will Kiki get the proposal from the man she likes this year? This year. I think it's a yes. Look, this is a picture of her giving a rose to somebody, okay? I get that as, yeah. I also am getting the proposal energy. It would be switched the other way around, but I'm getting the proposal energy from this one being down, you know, like down on their knee, you know, like when you do a proposal. So I'm getting a definite yes from it. Let me pull a card just to see if it's a sooner or later type thing, because when we say this year, it could be the rest of this year, it could be the whole year ahead of us, okay? So I'm going to do kind of like a sooner or later type of question here. Sooner or later on Kiki's proposal. Sooner or later on Kiki's proposal. Sooner or later. I hear it's going to be the way that makes you happiest, okay? Because this is a very, 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 very dancing, music, happy card, okay? So if you're wanting it to be sooner, I definitely see it coming in, okay? And in the way that makes you happy. So if you're picturing sooner, it's probably going to be sooner rather than later. All right? Let's see here. Okay, so getting down here. Thank you guys for coming in and everything. Okay, so we have Nadia next, and then we'll do experiment, okay? I'm happy to see these cards and Rose. Yes, right? I know I got really good energy. Really good energy. Both of them are really good energy. Yes, cards. Okay. So let's see. You're so welcome. Yes. So this is for Nadia. Let me get your question. Will Brandon reach out soon? He's been a bit distant. Not sure if he's upset with me currently. Hold on one second. Did you need something, Denise? No? Okay, just checking things out? Okay. I love you. Just want to make sure he didn't need something. Okay. Let's see. Will Brandon reach out soon? He's been a bit distant. Not sure if he's upset with me currently. Brandon, reach out. This card wants to come out. Well, this card's come out like a bunch of times in a row already. But this is, you know, the wish coming true card. So if you're wanting for him to reach out, this is saying yes, okay? Let me go ahead and pull one more card. Okay. I hear that he's taking some time to try to get balanced, okay? So there may be some thoughts that he had or let's see. It's just stuff that he is dealing with inside his mind, okay, that he's wanting to get balanced on, to process, to work through and get balanced on before he comes forward to you and reaches out to you, okay? But we did get the Star card in regards to him reaching out. So I do believe he will. It's just a matter of getting to the point where he feels good in himself and balanced and grounded first, okay? That's what we have for you, Nadia. Okay, I need to ask one question. No, listen. 1 second.
Listen, put it up to your ear.
No way.
It sounds like something's...
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it's something to do with your turkey.
1 second, people. I have to put the ball up to my ear and listen. My cute little boy. That is interesting. It's like, huh?
Yeah.
Like really pretty music almost. Like I picture like mermaid music or something. That's actually really cool. Okay. You go play for a little bit, okay? I'll be done pretty soon, okay, honeys? That was actually really cool. Okay. Let me take one sip of my drink here. All right, and it's getting dark out. I got pretty little lights here. They're not too bright though. Okay. Here we go. Moving on. Let me see here. I was honest with him the other day about a few things, so I hoped he took it well because it came from a good place. Yeah, I didn't get a bad energy from him, Nadia. I got him working through stuff in his mind, trying to process stuff, trying to get balanced, okay? And with the wish card, it shows he would reach out, all right? So as long as he knows that you're still open to talking or whatever it is, then I would just let him have a little bit of space to continue working through that. If the last thing you guys talked about was that, you know, something like not wanting to talk, then at some point I would just make that known to him that that if he would like to at some point, you know, you're there or whatever. Because a lot of people sometimes they won't reach out if they feel that that person doesn't want them to. Okay, but I didn't really get that with this energy. I got more so as he's just working through things, processing things, taking the time to like get to a place where he feels better. Okay, so if you just let him know some things, he's probably taking that in, which is good. Okay, he's not just having a reaction like to it and saying something instantly back. It's like he's taking it in and reflecting on it and trying to get process it and get balanced with it all. Thank you. I was just trying to show him things from my side. You're very good. I can tell that you come to him like in a good way with good energy. I can really tell that. It's so important in relationships to not come with a pointing fingers type of way, because things don't go good from there. When things come up and things need to be looked at, it's so good to like be like, hey, be on my side. Come over with me. Let's look at that over there together. You know, instead of look at you, look what you're doing, you know. And I see that good energy in you, that you're more like, and this here is what's going on, or what, you know, I want to talk about. It's good energy. So I think he's taking it good. I think he's just processing it and trying to get to a place of balance. And just really feel good in his mind before he comes forward. Thank you. I was positive. Oh, very good. Yeah. That's a good sign, actually. Like I said, I think it's a good sign. I think he's working through things. Okay. And I would say if a while passes, I would definitely give him space. But if like a while passes and you haven't heard yet, maybe just a quick, like, simple little message that isn't like pressuring, just to let you know, just to let him know that you are still there, just to kind of give that little bit of encouragement in case he needs it. But I bet he'll reach out on his own when he gets to that balance point. Okay. All right. We're going to go on to experiment. Let me go up here. Is our relationship no longer salvageable? So every time we try to get closer again, tower moment happens again. It's like a curse. Keeps happening since April 22nd. Okay, first of all, really, really, really don't, like, it can be something that has happened up to this point, but don't get to like where, like you're, like, this is always going to happen, or it always will, like it's a curse, like it's always going to happen, because our minds can really find things to like help make that happen. Okay. Just a little side note. Okay, so it's okay to be real about it, like, wow, this has happened up to this point, but try to have like the mindset of, but let's have a fresh thing from here on out. Don't get into this is a curse thing, or it's like your mind will like help make sure that happens. Okay, kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, so experiment. So we're wanting to know if there's like a way for this to go good. Okay, for experiment, the relationship. Hi, Queen Bean. Okay, we'll get to your question in just a moment. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're not already, okay? So just a moment. I think you're next. Okay, so this is for experiment. Relationship. Still go good. This one. Ooh, it's getting dark out, isn't it? Okay, so it's the High Priestess card, okay? Let me get one more card to clarify what I'm hearing come through. 1 second. Okay. So I'm hearing here that what you feel deep inside is going to be the truth. Okay, like the straight up truth. Okay, so, and not in your mind, and not like with your heart what you want to happen either, and not your mind like, oh, this always goes like that. But if you're feeling like in your soul like a pull to like for that to go good with them, that is when it can happen. Okay. It's like, you know, intuitively you have this intuitive thing inside you, I feel already, as to whether or not this will be able to go good. And not the thing you were talking about earlier though, not the mind going, oh, this always happens, it's a curse, not that. Okay, something like deeper within you, like if there's like a pull, like saying, you know, that you guys are to be together. Okay, let me draw one more. Yeah, because there is the possibility, you know, to bring to have a lot of love in your relationship. And okay, as he's coming in and he's young here, this person in the picture, okay, it's like to have a fresh start. Okay, I get that coming in. You see, it's like a really young person and coming in with bubbles and everything. It's a really fresh, new, young energy. Okay, so there is that can happen. All right. I think I'm getting the feeling with this. Remember when I was talking about what you feel deep inside? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's exhausting. There's a lot of love. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, it can have a fresh start is what I'm hearing here. And that's a straight up truth, which I think you do. I think you do feel that inside. But like the physical things, you know, the physical world, like what's been happening between you two, the stuff that keeps happening up till now has made your mind feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can, you know, if I can keep doing this. Is it something where is it something where do you guys work together on the things, or do things ever get resolved? Is it the same kind of thing over and over, or is it different stuff that comes up for those tower moments that you're talking about? Like, do you guys kind of work through and figure out and resolve the things that happen, or is it the same thing over and over all the time? My lights are looking pretty. You can barely see them, but they're so pretty. He thinks I have to excuse everything he does. Oh. Yeah. Let me get one more in regards to that. Pretty soon I'll be sitting out in the dark. One more. Yeah, it just really comes across to me that this is like taking a chance on it. Okay, I'm getting more the energy of like it can have a, where am I? It can have a fresh start, taking the chance, you know, with this card here. It's like you're jumping, you're trying, you're taking the chance. You don't know how it's going to go, but you're taking the chance with it. That's the energy coming in. But as you know, as like a person, I also get the dealing with the same thing, especially if it's something like that. Have you talked with him like in a really deep and like from a place of love type of way? You know, is he the type that wants to grow and look at things that go on and look at himself too? You should also, so I can go into this further, do a deeper reading on this, you should also go to that free love readings video and write down in the comments, okay, He blocks coming. Oh, so that's really hard. That makes it really hard, because it's like if he was open to stuff and really wanted to talk and work on stuff together with you, you guys could have a fresh start. But if they're not open, you know, to being like that, it makes it really, really hard. Because then it's like one person wanting to do things that are going to help the relationship and the other not. That makes it really hard. When he wants to communicate, he gets mad when I don't respond the way he likes. Oh, goodness. Yeah. What I would like you to do, experiment, so I can do, get more into this now with the more details from you, is on that third video down on my page that says free love readings, go into the comment and just say a quick thing that reminds me of your situation. Say, I'm the one that said things keep happening up to this point. And he has a hard time with communication or something like that, or it's getting, you know, just say something to remind me of your situation, or as much as you want. But write that in the comments, and probably not tonight because it's getting late, but tomorrow morning I'm going to go in there, and anybody who did write a comment in there and a question, I'm going to do a little love read, like specific to you. I'll pull quite a few cards so I can really get a better picture, and I'll reply back to you and let you know the message that I received, okay? All right, sounds good, experiment. Thank you. Yeah, because I really get how it could go good, but it's like, you know, his part matters in there too. So I'd like to go more into all of it for you, okay? All right, let me just see real quick. I'm gonna probably take one more question. Uh-oh, let's see, Queen Bean, let's go. Okay, maybe I'll take a couple more. We're gonna do Queen Bean. Are you still here, Queen Bean? Let me know your question if you're still here. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. It's starting to get dark out. Oh my goodness. It's cool looking though, isn't it? I got these little fairy type lights here on the table, so I think they're helping a bit. Okay, is R going to take any romantic action towards me? He's a crush, no contact. Okay, Queen Bean. Okay, let's see. Let me clear. I have some energy left over from the last one. Is this really dark to you guys, or I guess it's okay looking, huh? Okay. All right. So for Queen Bean, is R going to take any romantic action towards me? It's a crush. Queen Bean is R. Queen Bean. I'm going to draw one more. This is getting really dark. I guess you won't be able to see me soon at all. Oh my goodness, and I can't even see the cards barely. Okay, I don't see him take, sorry, it's so dark. I don't see him taking action soon, but I don't see it in a bad way, because like, oh my goodness, you can't even see this. He's sitting on a treasure chest, okay? So he's sitting there. He has stuff to offer you, but he's sitting there. He's not holding it out to you. He's not moving towards you, okay? But this queen here, it's the Queen of Pentacles. He sees you this way. He sees you sitting there on your throne. So dark. He sees you very like beautiful, valuable, okay? He sees your value. And honestly, that's what I'm getting from this other card in the dark, with him sitting on the treasure chest. I feel the energy of that's one of the reasons why, because he sees your value. So, and it's a lot, okay, as a queen. So I'm getting the energy of him feeling a little bit hesitant to move towards you. Maybe in an intimidated way, okay? Like, you're valuable and he knows it. Either intimidated, or what just came in is knowing your value and not wanting to go about something the wrong way, okay? So to answer your question, well, he does see you in a good way, yes. But I don't see, this is so dark. Just like just like we don't see action in him, we can't see me anymore tonight, or the cards. Um, but I don't see movement really soon from him. It's like he's sitting there. It's like it's in the chest, but he's not moving forward with it yet. So I think it will happen in the future. I just don't see it soon. Okay? That's for you. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. No, I can't really see the cards. I'm going to do hold on. Oh my goodness. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And let's see. Per love. I can't see the cards very well, and I know you can't see me. It wasn't dark earlier when I started, but I'm going to do you, and then I'm going to end the live, okay, just because you're on here. So go ahead and ask your question real quick, and we'll get you, okay? Good thing I read intuitively. I don't need to see the cards. I'm just kidding. Really, really, I probably could, but the cards are amazing tools to help. So go ahead and ask your question. Pure love or per love? Oh, per love. Is that like a kitty cat? If it is, that's so pretty. I love cats. Okay, or maybe is he going to try again with me? Okay, per love. Is he going to try again with per love? Okay, let's see. Yes, no. Is he going to try again? This card wants to come out. I'm going to get one more. It's so dark. 1 second. One more card. Is he going to try again? Okay. Per love. I got the Emperor card. Okay, he's sitting there, and I also, it's very dark, but I got the Death card. Okay. These kind of tell me together. He's not moving. He's sitting there, kind of. Not that he's feeling the best. Okay, I see like in his face is a little bit of not the best feeling. Okay, but I do see him sitting there pretty set where he's at. And with the Death card, kind of tells me a little bit of a closed door. Okay, so at this time at least, I don't see him doing that. Okay. Let me get one card for just future. See if I see, no, not necessarily. I'm saying for right now at least. Let me ask about the future, okay? Yeah, cats. I love cats. I have 6 cats. Actually, I have 7 cats right now, but 2 are my daughters. Okay. So for the future, let's see, okay? Hold on. For the future in regards to him looking at her. Okay. Okay, so look at this. Remember how I said not right now? Oh my goodness, maybe I can put this light here. Oh, there's a little, these are some little, oops, well, I just made the lights go off. Oh nope, they came back on. Oh, here we go, down here. So remember how when I was showing you the card, I was getting the energy of right now, at least, okay? I don't always say that, but I said right now, at least. And I said, hold on, let me see about the future. I did that for a reason, because I felt a little bit of energy possibly in the future. Well, you can't see this. Oh my goodness, I wish you could see it. This is, it's the King of Wands, but on the card, the King of Wands, he's pointing at a map, okay? It's like he's figuring out things on a map, like he's making plans, okay? It doesn't mean he's making plans right now, but I did ask about the future. So right now, it doesn't look like he's making movement. It's kind of like a closed door, okay? With the cards I showed you earlier. But for the future, I see him making some plans, all right? So no, I would not say that you completely lost your chance. He tried today, but then pulled back again, okay? So it's because he's got that closed door type of feeling. He's, and that look in his face on the one card was like, is like not feeling like the best. So yeah, I feel more of a closed off feeling for him currently, like right now. Okay, so even though maybe he started to move forward, he pulled back because it's like it's more of like a closed door for him, and maybe he doesn't realize that till he starts moving towards it. But I did get with that future card when I asked about the future that he's the person on the card, he's standing there looking at a map, like making plans on the map. So I do see it happening down the line, okay? So let me read what you tried. Yeah, yeah, okay. So I bet it will happen coming up, okay? Once he probably works through whatever is going on within him, causing him to have that little bit of a closed door. And actually, you know what? That death card has a closed door and it has a slightly open one, which actually really makes sense for what you said happened today, where there was a slightly open door, like he started to, but then he closed it. Okay, so that actually makes extra sense knowing what happened today. But I bet once he works through what he's got going on in his mind, okay, what's making him kind of feel like he is right now, that's when he's going to be making those plans. All right, True Love, beautiful name. Okay, I'm going to end this live. Thank you, everybody who came on to watch. Please like and subscribe. If anybody wants, this is so dark, but if anybody wants me to go a little further into a love question for them, I do it for free. It could take me a couple hours, it could take me a day, and that's probably the most it would take me right now. I have a video on my page. It's the third, like about the third thumbnail down. It says free love readings. It's got pink and stuff. It says free love readings. Click on that video, and down in the comments, you write me your question, okay? As long as you've subscribed to my channel, you write me a question, and I will do a little bit more of a love read on your situation and reply to you in the comments with your message, okay? So if anybody wants to do that, you definitely can. And all right, it is very dark. You guys all have a good night, a good day, wherever you're at. And thank you guys so much for coming on. Until next time.